Greetings to you all. I have reached out to Cineworld to ask if it would be possible to make a tour video of O2 Cineworld in Greenwich. And to my great excitement, they gave a positive answer to my request. In this video, I will give you a detailed look at the SuperScreen, which is the largest cinema auditorium by capacity in the United Kingdom. Just before I start, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to BoardTech channel. It is very important as your subscriptions are helping me to open doors into exciting places like this Cineworld theater. If you would like to support BoardTech channel financially, you can use this super thanks feature here on YouTube, or consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You will find all the links in the description down below. Cineworld at the O2, as its name suggests, is located inside the O2, previously known as a Millennium Dome. It is sitting on the tip of the Greenwich Peninsula in southeast London. The total number of screens at this Cineworld in Greenwich is 19. This number makes it the largest multiplex cinema in London, with a total seating capacity of 4,500 seats. It won't be possible to cover all 19 screens in one video, so I will concentrate on the largest one, the SuperScreen. As I have mentioned before, it's the largest cinema auditorium by seating capacity in the UK. The total number of seats in stalls is 668, and another 177 seats are located at the balcony. This brings a total number of seats to 845. Whilst it's the most capacious cinema auditorium in the UK, it's number 4 on the UK's largest cinema screen list. The largest cinema screen in the UK is BFI IMAX, followed by Cineworld Leicester Square and Science Museum IMAX. The screen in this auditorium measures 22 meters wide and 9.3 meters high. Its total area is almost 205 square meters. Yes, the screen is big, but what about the projector? This auditorium has a Christie CP42LH 4K 3DLP RGB laser digital cinema projector installed. It's quite an unusual Christie model, and it stands out of other models because it has external laser modules. Light produced by each of the laser modules is delivered to the projector head via fiber optic link. In this configuration, this projector can produce brightness levels up to 60,000 lumens. This system is scalable, which means that the modules can be activated or deactivated depending on the brightness requirements. Each laser module is independently cooled and has built-in redundancies. These features are increasing the reliability of this projector. At 80% of brightness, the module lifespan is up to 30,000 hours. This was a top-of-the-range projector when it was released, and it was also available in dual-head configuration. In October 2019, Christie discontinued production of this model. Let's check out where the movies are played from. At home we have Blu-ray players, media players for local network, or streaming devices. It's a little bit different in real cinemas. Here at SuperScreen, the content is stored and playing from Dolby Integrated Media Server IMS 2000. It has 3 hot-swappable SSDs, dual projector support, DCP playback with resolution up to 4K, Dolby Atmos audio support, and it's located here, installed into a projector as an extension card. It can be controlled via web-based user interface from anywhere on the theater network. SuperScreen has a Dolby Atmos sound system. The brain of the system is the CP850 Dolby Atmos cinema processor. This processor is capable of rendering up to 64 speaker feeds. CP850 can play back traditional surround 7.1 and 5.1 formats, as well as rendered selected Dolby Atmos titles to a Dolby 7.1 configuration. All the processing and rendering is happening inside CP850, But to convert digital signal into analog, you need a Dolby Atmos Connect interface. These are Dolby DAC3202, which are receiving digital audio streams from CP850 over the Ethernet using AES67 protocol and converting them into analog balanced audio signal. Each Dolby DAC3202 has 32 audio outputs. This brings a total number of channels to 64. After the audio signal is converted into analog, it is distributed over this cluster of Gruppen C-series amplifiers. Gruppen is a Swedish sound equipment company based in Kungsbacka, Sweden, dedicated to build mainly public address power amplifiers. All of these are 4-channel amplifiers, but it doesn't mean that they are all the same. The most junior C16 model can deliver up to 400 watts per each of its 4 channels. This model is probably used to power the smallest speakers in the auditorium. The most senior model that I have spotted in this rack was C68. It delivers 1700 watts per channel at 4 ohms. Most likely C68 are powering screen channels or the subs. Klipsch and JBL speakers were chosen to be installed in this auditorium. Both of these brands have originated in the USA and are very well known in the cinema industry all around the world. According to Dolby guidelines, for screens of this size, it's recommended to install 5 screen channels in Dolby Atmos auditoriums. I heard left, center and right speakers. I was unable to identify the model and the maker of the screen channel speakers, as they were hidden behind the screen and placed on the platform with no easy access at the height of over 5 meters above the floor. It's likely that one of the JBL or Klipsch screen array loudspeaker systems were chosen for this role. What I was able to identify is the subs. I have found 4 Klipsch KPT1802 HLS subwoofers hiding behind the screen. When I first saw them, I couldn't believe how big they were. Each of the subs takes a volume of almost 2 cubic meters and weighs 150 kilograms. What was really surprising to me is that this sub has only one 18-inch driver inside of it. According to Klipsch, it is the industry's only fully horn-loaded 18-inch subwoofer. It has a sensitivity of 102 decibels, can produce 1100 watts continuously, and its maximum sound pressure level is 130 decibels. From what I have observed, there are 3 types of surround and overhead speakers installed. 3 of left surround and right surround speakers are top-of-the-range JBL 9350, 3-way 390 watts loudspeakers. Their frequency range is 60 to 20,000 Hz and 128 decibel maximum sound pressure level. Rest of the surrounds are JBL 9320, 2-way 400 watts speakers. Their frequency response range is from 50 to 19,000 Hz and maximum sound pressure level is 124 decibel. There is a 177-seat balcony in this auditorium. Because of this, the sound system is split into 2 zones. Balcony has its own 3 left and 3 right surrounds, as well as 8 rear surround speakers. Let's not forget about overhead speakers. I have counted 8 left and 8 right overheads. JBL SCS12 are full-range 2-way coaxial speakers. They are also 400 watts speakers with a similar frequency response range, which is 70 to 20,000 Hz. Their maximum SPL is 122 decibel. But what stands out the most is their coverage pattern, which is 100 by 100 degrees. Those overhead speakers have to be heard from almost any seat in the auditorium. That's why such a wide dispersion angles are needed. Because of the auditorium layout, 5 pairs of overhead speakers are focused on stalls and 3 remaining pairs are focused on the balcony seats. There are another 4 overheads under the balcony. So those seats are also getting coverage of overhead channels. I believe now you have a clear picture of the SuperScreen at Cineworld, Greenwich. At the time I visited it, they were screening the Super Mario Bros. Movie. So I decided to come back there another time to watch something that suits my taste a bit more, and I could appreciate the projection and sound system. If you have watched a movie at SuperScreen at Cineworld, Greenwich, please share your experience in the comments below. I'm very curious to hear what you think. This is it for this video. Don't forget that your subscriptions and likes are much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.